A bunch, man. I'm going to start in right at the beginning because I learned that narcissism is a bad thing. I didn't know that, man. A shrink asked me that when I went and seen him back in 1969. What's the most important thing in the universe? And I said, me, man. He said, well, I said, because the minute I stop recording what's going on, I said, the universe has ceased to be for me, which took me all the way to the back. And that was a funny English dude talking about, the starving and all of that. I mean, Louis C.K. doing the starving bit, I loved that. And then I loved the English guy. He was very blasé about what's going on. And as far as registering all of this stuff, getting reefer, the reason reefer's been on a bummer with the Republicans is because of the awareness factor. When you smoke the stuff, you begin to see who's getting hosed. And that, they didn't like that, so Nixon went far, far against it. You also have the thing about the New Year's resolutions. I don't do them. I just don't do them. But Joe is right about that horrible band. I even commented to my wife on that. I said, what are they trying to annoy me? I don't basically like kids unless they act like my kids. I could look over at them and say, that ain't cool, guys. And that was it. That was it, man. You gotta treat kids like little adults. And when they try to make them cutesy and stuff, I go in and get the barf bag out and find another channel. Anyway, my motto for 2015 is just stay loco enough to survive.
I like that.
Enjoy the absurdity of life, man. The Columbian University guy, he was wonderful on that. Buddha gets the joke. See, that's the trip. Buddha's not part of the joke, like 99% of humanity. Buddha gets the joke. And I, once again, am going to recommend a Procol Harum tune, a 17-minute thing about In Held 'Twas an I, where a dude spends 5 years in contemplation to get to talk to the Dalai Lama. And when he gets there, he says, yes, what is it? And he said, well, I have only one question. What is the meaning of life? Now, obviously, I take this as when he says life is like a beanstalk, isn't it? And it goes into a big, beautiful musical riff and a narrative thing with one of these nice, articulate British guys saying it, when everything about you is crumbling and collapsing. It's a beautiful piece of work, but it's a joke. He's saying to this misfit, you spend 5 years in contemplation, and the best thing you can ask me is, what is the meaning of life? Which nobody knows. Life is like a beanstalk, isn't it? Boom, 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 boom. Listen to this tune.
You just made me realize where you can get the most enlightened food. At the Dalai Lama.
There you go, man. All right, mental chow.
We're off on a new year, and I'll tell you where we're going to continue this. If you keep the dial tuned right where it is, 100.1 FM, Ron Van Wormer is here to keep you company the rest of the morning with good music and good vibes. Enjoy your week, everybody.
Bye, kids. Happy New Year.